Hi everyone. Hi Modern Witches. I
Hi.
hope you're all doing well. I'm Karima and
Mariana is here. Hi, guys.
hi guys. So happy to see you again for Taurus season. Marina and I just did the recording for the general reading in our podcast, Modern Witches Conference. Please listen to it before listening to your horoscope or just after. It's going to be a very good guideline for you. We're going way more in depth in all the aspects and ingresses and energy of the season, and you can apply it easier for you. Apply it, I will say, how do you say it? More easier, easier
Yeah,
and for your sign, and it's just giving you a better understanding.
for sure. Yeah, and I think we had such a lovely chat there with
Yeah.
Karima.
Yeah.
So I think you guys will enjoy it and it will give you more like full view of the month of the
Yeah.
season. Yeah.
So, right now we're going to go to your horoscope so you can listen to your sun sign, your moon sign, or your ascendant. Please let us know what the one resonate the most with you. It's very fun to see if people feel like more aligned to the moon or sun or rising. And if in general this horoscope is resonating with you, it's very helpful for me and Mariana to see how people are feeling and to have feedback. And don't hesitate to share, likes, and comment. This is for helping the channel, this thing.
Yeah.
Also, we're going to pull one card, one tarot card, because we love doing tarot, Mariana and I. And so after our horoscope, usually we pull one card and we're going to pull a card from the Modern Witch. We thought it was very potent from Lisa Sterle. And so just at the end of the horoscope, usually we pull one card for the energy. So it's
Yeah.
going to be very fun. So
Awesome.
I
And
think
if
that's
you
it. That's
guys,
everything.
yeah, if you guys have any questions, our information and contact details are in the description video, in the
Hmm.
below the video.
Yeah.
So feel free to reach out and
Yeah. And
communicate.
if you want
Yeah.
to be more involved with Modern Witches Conference, feel free to sign up to our Patreon, to support us, to chat with us, to sign up to our Instagram. I'm going to put all the link below for you.
Thank you, guys.
Okay, let's get to your reading. Hey Leo, Sun, Ascendant, Moon. Thank you for being with us. So let's dive into your horoscope for Taurus season. So for you, you have the Sun entering Taurus in your 10th house. So what is the 10th house? The 10th house is about your reputation in the world. It's about how you want to be seen in the world. Is your public life, your profession, kind of your career, what you want to be famous for. And usually it's when we have transit going through the 10th house, there is some disturbance or opportunity or movement until to a life direction or where you want to go, and usually result in work, because work is a very a big part of our life in our time, in our century, in 2022. The work is where we spend one of the most of our time and where we build our reputation in our work life. It can also be a hobby that you have, or like if you're in retirement, it can be something that you practice every day. This is something that people know you're doing, and it's something you build in towards. And when you have the sun, the highest and the lightest star in the sky, coming into that part of the chart, there's some movement happening. There's also a big focus on your conscience to build something. In Taurus is a fixed sign, is a builder. It wants to build long term and long run. And because you have Uranus in it, you have North Node in it, you already felt that with Uranus in this part of the chart, you felt some opportunity coming up, some opportunity left. Like there is a lot of movement, and they ask
Mm-hmm.
you to be bold and kind of like take the wave as it comes if needed. And with the North Node, your focus and your mind want and is hungry towards your career and towards what you can build in your life in the long run. So the sun coming here is here to help you. Sorry, is here to help you, and is here to kind of guide you and create more, even more light and more opportunity around this area of your chart.
Mm-hmm. For
All of
sure.
that is sextiling Mars, Venus, Jupiter, Neptune, that is in Pisces in your eighth house. And the eighth house is a hidden house, is a house about the house of taxes, the house of
Inheritance.
death and transformation, the house of shared resources with your partner or in business. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
romantic partner or in business is also a place where we talk about death, psychology, and a healing place. So for me, there's also so much happening here when there's a huge, I guess, a huge time, but this is a very potent time for you because Pisces and Jupiter and Neptune and Venus and Mars give you some more benediction in that house to
Yeah.
heal past trauma, to heal something that has been bothering you and maybe block you to move forward. So if you have time to do Reiki, to do healing work, to do something, any type of healing work that you can find, you can go through writing, singing, anything that can be expressed in an artistic way too. Pisces is also about movement, dancing, anything that you can do to heal past trauma or wound will be beneficial because it will help you to pass fences that maybe block you in the topic of this house related to the 10th house, career, status, your reputation, your public in life. Maybe there's some block happening, and those planets are here to create a healing space.
For
There's
sure.
also,
I just want to add to
oh,
that.
go ahead. Sorry, Marina, go ahead.
Yeah, I think the eighth house, being the house of transformation, really can lead you to the breakthroughs in the direction of your life in terms of career here, right? It's like what you want to do, how you want to be seen in the world is really um, through doing some deep shadow work, really.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of things like this, for Leo, I'll be very honest here, and I've talked to some Leos recently, a bunch actually, and there is so much push and pull with Saturn in your seventh house happening and activating that 10th house through the square, so here, like, there is a necessary change in the dynamics of your relationship and your purpose, and a lot of your shadow work has to do with actually dealing with relationship boundaries and structures right now, I think, for Leos in many ways. Yeah.
Actually, what you're saying makes so much sense because I was thinking for Leo, right, Sun, Moon, Ascendant,
Mm-hmm.
they have, like you said, the Saturn that asking to be, that asks, that pull restriction in relationship, but as them to commit and as
Mm-hmm.
them to structure this part of their lives, what relation, professional or um,
Mm-hmm.
affectional
Personal.
love,
Mm-hmm.
related to love. And so with so many planets in the eighth house and with your career in your 10th house, there is maybe investment and partnership that you can do in the work life, but maybe also in your love life that can
Mm-hmm.
benefit you. You have so much Jupiter, Neptune in the eighth. Yes, it can be about healing. It can be some trauma that's coming back, that flowing back. We're using the water, we're flowing back to the surface to heal. But it can be also about business or partner or investment or buying land, anything related to investing
For
your
sure.
money that can impact due to a partner, a relationship that you have, a friend that you want to do business with, or your
Mm-hmm.
partner where you want to buy a house with, or anything that is like demanding another person to create a business, to invest your money, and to kind of like create wealth is also welcome during that time. And the
Jupiter is
planets are asking you.
absolutely. So there is the help is coming from the part of your chart that has to do with other people's resources. So, and there's expansion in that area of your life.
Mm-hmm.
So, and because it's connected to your career sector through sextile, there is a chance that it can enhance your image in the world and status in the world. So
Yeah.
that connection. And also, like, just briefly talk about Venus and Jupiter ingressing into Aries on May 2nd and May 10th. It's your ninth house, so really like beautiful energy of expanding through philosophies, like tapping into different philosophical views, traveling more, meeting people, often maybe females of different culture, who are gonna expand your worldview.
Mm-hmm.
Females or people with feminine qualities.
Yeah. And also like having Venus ingresses in Aries in your ninth house, like what I want to like push what Mariana said, and also about
Mm-hmm.
Jupiter, like having this wish or this desire to learn more, but it's also the house about higher education in school. So
Mm-hmm.
it's possible that you finish a cycle in school, and that Jupiter
Mm-hmm.
and Venus are bringing you luck and
Absolutely.
abundance into your test, and like how you finish your year, and how like it's bringing you, or if you're interested in starting a school program, that's maybe the time to
Yeah.
look into it. There is something related to higher learning school that may be helpful, or
Yeah.
training. With the ninth house is also about like very higher education and training. That may be a time when you always wanted to learn about something and that you jump in it, or that you Venus and Jupiter are giving you luck to finish a cycle with that. So
Some sort of spiritual studies also,
oh
like
yeah.
something about universal laws, things like that. It's beautiful energy.
Mhm.
And like Venus, it's about like maybe rights, and maybe like a thing, maybe it's something. I don't know why I'm thinking, but Taurus in your 10th house, Taurus is Earth, and Venus in your ninth house, maybe it has something to do with like ecology or land management or
Mhm.
preservation of
Mhm.
the earth or something like that. Like there's so many things. And then Karima is pulling the card. Do you have a card already, or should
Yeah,
we
yeah, I do. But before, I wanted to talk about
talk about
the
new
eclipse
moons?
season,
Yeah,
you know?
go ahead.
Because I was like, when I saw the 10th house, I was like, oh my God, like there's the new moon, there's the eclipse, and there's Venus conjunct Jupiter during that eclipse in the
Hmm.
eighth house. And I feel like there is something, there's no way that you didn't feel it in your career, or in your like what you do in your daily life, or like what you use, like what do you do for work that might change over time, that did change, that didn't work, and you come back to it, or you do it another form. There's something around your career that's keep moving. You're looking for something that where you can
Hmm.
go towards. And with the new moon towards, instead of like we said doing a ritual that we talk about at the general reading with Mariana, maybe wait and see what's come up, or what is on Earth, and like
Hmm.
trying to work with all those planets in eighth house that will guide you through your healing, to touch something that you might need to know, and what you will like and enjoy in the process. It takes time. And so when I see, I pull two cards, there's one card popping up and one card blowing up. And
I
so
already like them.
yeah, and so I see the magician. Like if you had some doubt in your life about something that is happening, or that
Hmm.
you're trying to start something or finishing something, you have, or finishing something, you have all the tools that you need. It's basically the
Hmm.
magician. You just need to use them. You have the
Hmm.
wands, you have the cups, you have the pentacle, you have the sword, you have air, the four elements, which is very upbringing. And is it's funny that Leo, you read, I see the cap, the little jacket, and I see red as Leo, very
Hmm.
outgoing. Go for your goal, go for what you need, but don't feel rush, because there is the fact that the North Node is there, and there's so much happening that you feel like you're missing on time, which you're not missing on time. You just need
Yeah,
to take time. Taurus is here, the sun is very pacing. You need to look
for
and take time
sure.
to move forward.
Absolutely. I just want to add to that,
Mhm.
just briefly, that the eclipse, lunar eclipse in Scorpio in your fourth house. So you're releasing a lot in relation to the idea of home. Maybe there's a transformation in your relation to your ancestors, to your of one of your parental figures. Like there's that. It's a very, very important year for, honestly, it's always important time. Every moment is an important moment, but for Leos, there's just, when it concerns the fourth house and idea of releasing something, it's it's a time to learn how to take care of yourself, really
Yeah.
nourish yourself here.
Yeah. And like
Okay.
Marina said about the fourth house, about the parents that you may have a discord to, or that maybe you confront, or it's maybe an issue that's being even brought up to your attention that was already there, but you need to confront it. That's very true. And it's also about, there's the question of, for some people, it's going to be, where is your home? Where you want to build it? And you might feel discontent with where you live, where your home is, and where you take pleasure in your home. And like that made, like, something might come up and you decide. It can be simple as that, as cleaning your home spiritually, but also physically. There's a need to declutter, and the South Node is here, so declutter, throw up, do the big spring cleaning, do everything that can discharge you and make you more light, will be very helpful also.
Yeah, very important time, Leo.
Yeah.
It's a time to get to the next level for you, honestly. 10th house stuff. Love it. Love it. All right, dear Leo. We love you.
Love you too, guys.
All right.
Many kisses.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Have a happy season, and let us know if you like it, what resonates with you, what does not. Is always helpful for us. Also to know what is helpful for you.
Awesome. Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.